Good morning, this is Randy. I just finally found my notes that I took when I had a conversation or two or three with the ex-narcissist, 23, 24-year-old African-American guppy who he currently lives with. And I have, I am qualified to diagnose people, and I have diagnosed her as a schizotypal personality based on our conversations. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what our conversations have consisted of based on my notes. So she called me one evening, and I asked her if she realized who she was dealing with, and was saying, that he's done things, and she acknowledged that, yes, the narcissist has done God knows what, she said. She acknowledged that he's lazy and works very little, and then also that she found it troubling that at his age he had no retirement plan. I would say something about the narcissist and his behavior in order to, give her warning, clues, and information that would be useful to her. And she oddly would hear what I said about him and then mix that up and defend herself. Not defending herself that she was with him, but actually acting like it was her that I was saying those things about. And then she would defend that she's not like that and give the reasons. So, again, I'd say things that the narcissist was or did, and then her response would be about herself, saying that she doesn't do those kinds of things. So I'm thinking to myself, like, is she drunk? I wasn't talking about her, but she always brought the conversation around back to herself as if I was talking about her, and how could I be talking about her? I don't even know her. I don't know her. I never met the girl. Then she would blather on, giving me information that I did not ask about. I just sat there mainly silent while she gave me information about herself that I did not ask. She told me that she has no female friends, and that when she went to college, her relationship with other females was kind of crazy, but she didn't elaborate. I don't understand what she really meant by that. All I know is that she was on the female fencing team, but she doesn't get along with females, and she made that clear to me. Really, really strange. Then, let's see. She decided that as this little girl, she was going to analyze my 16-year relationship with the narcissist. And her take on it is that I became his doctor, or I became his therapist slash psychologist. But where I went wrong, she said, is that I gave him too much feedback about himself too quickly. And that what I should have done instead is give him feedback in a more gentle way. Perhaps that would have worked for me. I'm serious. I'm serious, guys. This 23-year-old is giving me advice on how I could have improved my relationship with the narcissist while she doesn't know he's a narcissist and she doesn't understand. I told her that he wants to be taken care of and that I would not be doing that. I was not willing to do that. Now, you would think with a young girl who has her whole life ahead of her, that would be a turnoff, that this old man wants her so that she can take care of him. But she was ambivalent about that. When I talked about how self-destructive and messed up the narcissist was, she rationalized saying that all people are messed up and self-destructive. So she downplayed it, made excuses for his behavior. But then when more details were pointed out by me, she would admit it. She would say yes. I talked to her about walking on eggshells. But she explained that the narcissist, quote, just needs to be put on the right path, just needs the right direction, and that she can help him, and she's going to be the one to help him. She said that she sees all my texts that I've sent to him because he lets her see his phone, which when he was with me, he guarded his phone like a hawk. So I guess that was some kind of a, that was a slam, that he's free and open with his phone with her, and she can read all of my texts. She said that she is fine with being his caretaker. And I guess she's willing to define reality for him, and it sounded good to her. So she had a very poor train of thought. Her thinking was tangential. She would laugh inappropriately at certain things I said that really were not funny in the least. So there was inappropriate laughter, which is a symptom of psychosis. Her thoughts were going in all different directions, and she would begin a thought and end in a completely different place, and I wasn't able to follow her train of thought. I concluded that she has a thought disorder. Let's see. Then another really strange thing. She's African American, and I mentioned something. I don't know. She mentioned something. She was trying to tell me what her political affiliation was, which was really odd because I didn't ask, and it's not relevant. And she said she voted for Romney, which is really odd because she paints pictures of Abraham Lincoln and of Obama all the time. I don't get it. And then she told me that she's not black, so that I was mistaken, and I just kind of said, okay, brown. But she said no, she's not black. She disidentifies with her race and doesn't admit that she's African American, when she clearly is. She took everything I said very literally and concretely, but then sometimes wanted to generalize things that were actually specific statements about the narcissist. She was unable to distinguish fine differences. She had black and white thinking, and again, laughing excessively when things were not funny. Okay, I'm going to end this video now, and I'm going to pick up and continue with my conversation with the new guppy. Thanks for listening.